I'm talking to Rosa DeVries today. Rosa lives in Israel, and well, just tell us a small bit about yourself, Rosa. Who's Rosa DeVries, and where do you live currently, and just any situation in Israel at the moment, how you experience it.
Okay, my name is Rosa. I'm 62 years of age. I live in Rishon. It's in the center of Israel. We're close by to Tel Aviv, like 25 minutes, and close by to Jerusalem, like 45 minutes. I live here with my boyfriend, who is an Indian Jew, and his daughter, and my son, who's also living here when he's at home. So the center could be quite something for our friends, our neighbors that are attacking us. Since over here, there's a lot of important stuff going on, and they are really trying to get us, literally get us. In the beginning, the first day, October 7, we had like 15 alarms of rockets coming in. So we had to go down to the shelter all the time, and I was going from up to down, etc. And that became less and less and less, and now sometimes none. That's even very disturbing because you don't know what's happening, and also it could be that twice a day that we have rockets. Yeah, how do I cope? I live my life. I'm not going out that much because being out there and maybe expecting rockets or an alarm is for me really scary. I mean, I'm not an Israeli. I live here for 6 years for now, but I cannot get used to the alarm, specifically the alarm. And maybe that
Yeah.
sounds really weird, but the sound of the alarm goes way deep into my, I don't know. And it's the minute it starts, I start shaking and I cannot handle myself. It just starts shaking. And I have a little dog and I don't want her to be alone. So every time there will be an alarm, she comes with me downstairs, my boyfriend also. And we sit and wait for 10 minutes till it's done. And then you hear the rockets going down. And since we have the Iron Dome, we are very lucky because the Iron Dome is like our lifesaver.
Yeah,
Um,
but it's not 100% secure. That there's still some rockets coming through. I understand.
yeah, but I mean, we're 43 or 44 days in war right now. And if I see how many the Iron Dome caught, I think we're doing quite okay.
Okay.
Quite okay. Knock on our head, but we're doing quite okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good to know. And I checked the geography of Rishon. That's about 55 kilometers away from Gaza and about 70 something kilometers away from the West Bank. So you're really in the middle of it all. So that must be distressing for you. But I understand your son. One of your sons is a member of the IDF. How does he experience it? Is he serving at the moment?
Yes, he is. He was not serving anymore because he did 3 years or a little bit less because he's a Chayal Bodet. That means that he's a kind of, no, he's a half Chayal Bodet because I'm here. I'm the only relative he has, and here in Israel. And the army is very like human to him. And they told him, okay, we make you a Chayal Bodet, but half. So that means that he has some good stuff regarding that. So he could get out of the army 3 months before his actual date. So he left the army at August 28th, and he stepped right in without any questions, without even thinking about it, at October 7 at night, together with his friend. They both cut their IDs at the 28th of August, and 7th, they stepped right in just like that. And they took a bus to the north.
Okay.
And that was that. And he's focused. He's very, very standing for his country, because Israel gave us whatever we needed. Israel gave us a home. Israel gave us our identity. Israel gave us peace of mind, a little bit, now and then. And Israel gave us our security.
Yeah.
And for him, this is for him like his country. He said, "I'm not Dutch anymore, Mama. I am Israeli."
Okay. So I just want to Chaya Badat. What is that? What is that in English?
Lone soldier.
Oh,
Lone
okay.
soldier.
Okay. Because that, yeah. Uh, so the problem we have here in Europe at the moment, we get so much news coverage, and we really do not know what to believe anymore. Everything is it's fairly one-sided, and most of it is not verified. How is the media coverage in Israel about the war? Do you think you can trust what's been said at the moment?
I think we can. I mean, I read all the big pages, all the big sites, but every evening on television, there's our speaker, and I feel we can trust him. I mean, they're not lying to us. Maybe, maybe there are a few things they have a different opinion about that could be different, and then maybe it is not exactly as they tell us. But this guy, the speaker, he's a first of all, he's a great human. You can see he's a great human. He goes into the hospital that right now we see everything about the hospital. We know that Hamas used the hospital as like a storage for weapons, for anything they could do to help them fight us. We've seen it all. We have seen the stuff that the hostages had, like a baby bottle, like ropes to tie the hostages. And right now, that's our main concern. Our main concern is those 240, because there was just a baby born, 240 hostages that are down there in tunnels. We don't know how they are. Hamas is not telling us anything. There was a baby born, not a Jewish baby, a baby from, I think, a woman from the Philippines.
Okay.
There are over 30 nationalities down there. It's not only Jews, it's Arabs, it's Hindu, it's like Buddhists, it's like people that live here and are happy here. It's Arabs, it's like a mix. Israel is a mix of people. People don't seem to understand that this is what is. And the people here in Israel are happy people, usually. And they get a chance here to be happy. Like for instance, the Philippine people, they are usually coming in from the Philippines, of course, and they have jobs like they call it metapelet. That's like caregivers.
Okay.
And they are placed with elder women or men, and they take care of them. And not just for a month or a year. No, it's a long time relationship. I know, because my friend has an aunt, and we go there, and she has Yasmin, and Yasmin became her everything. They love each other dearly. So that we have the Philippine people, we have the Russian people, we have the Arab people. It's like so many people that live a good life here and love their country.
Yeah. Yeah, and I understand this, but 5% of the Knesset is also Arab or of Muslim origin. So that says enough really about the setup as well. But and I have to ask this because there's questions been asked here. What happened on October 7th was awful. It was an atrocity. There's no words for it. But what the opinion here, and this is not my opinion, but in general, the opinion in Western Europe is people think that the reaction now by the Israeli government is disproportionate. How do you think about that yourself?
In 2005, there were elections in Gaza,
Yeah.
and the people, I don't know why, and I don't want to know because it's like a long time ago, they chosen, I don't remember, they have chosen Hamas. Hamas in the beginning was okay, and then it turned out to be a very terrorist group. And the people of Gaza, there's 75% of those people that are okay with the atrocities that happened on October 7th. Of course, there's 25% left. And these 25% are begging to get rid of Hamas. And that's what we're doing now. That's what our army is doing. We need to get the evil out of our country, of our neighbors, and we are the only ones that can do that. The thing is, what people in Europe don't understand and don't want to hear, they're like, I don't know, they just don't want to see it, that it's not only the Jews they're after people that do not belong to their Islam. And that's really the case. So if you're a Christian, you're done. If you're a non-believer, you're done too, because they don't see the difference. They say everybody is a Christian and Christians are dangerous to Islam. So what happened during all these years before, lots of refugees came into the countries in Europe. And there are also people that don't like where they live, and they might be connected to Hamas. So I'm very afraid for Europe, a lot. And everybody of us, we're all very, very afraid. And it's very tough what I'm saying, but I want everybody to understand it doesn't stop with the Jews. But we are the only ones that can defend ourselves. We are the only ones that have an army like we have. And because people don't see the point and people don't see what is really happening, I don't know what will happen. I really don't know. No.
Yeah, and all we can hope for really is peace at the stage, and I don't know how that's going to be possible in the short term. And of course, I hope for your son that he won't get caught up in crossfire or whatever. But so when you hear the alarms go off, I know you already touched on this earlier. What happens if you hear alarm go off? Do you go out? Do you run out? Do you go to shelter? What actually happens?
What I do first, I listen to the alarm and I can see where it is. Being in this state for 44 days, you get to know a little bit how they act and what they do, and you can see it gives the regions of where the rockets are falling. So you get some kind of sound, and then I know, okay, I have to act now. My boyfriend is very calm. He doesn't give a damn. He just goes. Usually, he's sitting and it's warm, so he's sitting in some swimming pants, and he's oh whatever, and he stands up and he puts on a shirt or whatever, and he starts to walk very slowly but surely. But before he's downstairs, because downstairs we call it a miglat, that's a safety room, a shelter. So the first thing I do is take my dog, my little dog, and I go straight through the door. We're on the first floor, so it's like 2 stairs. The minute we're in the stairs, we're safe. And then we walk to the miklat, and there we sit, and we hear the rockets falling. That's maybe frightening, but we're getting used to it. You know, it's like a real big boom. And if a rocket goes down, the Iron Dome doesn't catch it. We don't hear it. I mean, we hear it, but different.
Okay.
And the Iron Dome is making like, I don't know how to. It's like a very, very hard boom, and then it's like it squeezes the rocket coming in. I think that's my thinking right now.
Okay. So, but it's still, it must be tough to live in this constant uncertainty, though. How, okay, this might be maybe a strange question, but how does normal life look like today in Israel? Like, does life still go on as you still go shopping, or how does it look like?
Okay, usually I wake up before, say around 6:15, and I run into the shower because the first day I couldn't shower because of all the rockets coming in. That's my main concern, that I have showered. And until about 8 o'clock in the morning, we don't get rockets. It's like they start up around Gaza. And I don't give them an idea right now, I hope. Then I walk my dog, and slowly but surely I went further from my house. So in the beginning, I was only walking rounds, and I mean, my dog needs to do her thing. And then it came back in, and I would stay in the house all day. Now, a little bit, I'm getting out of the house. I'm afraid to drive my car because for me, driving a car, getting an alarm, have to go out of my car, going on the floor, on the ground, any place where you are, that really is for me like a nightmare. I'm not I don't think I will be able to do that. I don't know why, but I don't think I will be able to do that. So usually I go with my boyfriend. Until now we went shopping close by, or he goes by himself. I give him a list and he goes by himself. But slowly and surely I'm getting a little bit further. I'm not as afraid as I was before. But I don't know. It's you know, the thing is, we cannot trust these people. We don't know what they're doing. We have no idea what's happening. We don't know their plans. We don't know their thinking because they're completely different from us. So it's really hard to live a life like you did before, and it's really hard to try to get your life in order.
Yeah. Well, that's understandable. I wish I could say, well, I understand, but I don't, because we here we're not used to that kind of situation. We don't wake up with alarms or whatever. So how do you see things going forward? Will there be an end at some stage? I know that's probably an impossible question to answer, but for yourself, how do you see life going on?
We will win. We are Israel, and we will win. And there is no question. We need to win. That we have we just need to win. It's not only for us, it's for everybody. We need to make sure that evil will be out of this world. And this sounds very, very optimistic and very, I don't know, probably Zionist. I don't care. We need to win. We need to make sure that this evil, this really, really bad evil, these people who have, I don't know, they have nothing in their brain, I think, hurting other people. And the main thing is they make money and they have power. That's what they want. That's what they really want. And we just need to fight and to win this.
Hmm.
That's what I see. And I heard somebody saying to me, this will be until Pesach. Pesach is usually in March or April. It's a Jewish Passover, Jewish Easter.
Easter, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if that will be true. I don't know. My boyfriend says it will be one more big month, or other people say no, it will be 2 months. I don't know. I don't know. I trust our army. I trust the boys and the girls in our army. I'm not sure if I trust our government. That's a little weird to say, but I I don't know. But I trust our people in the army for sure. It's the best army, one of the best army in the world.
Yeah,
I know also in Holland is a good army. I know also in the USA is a good army. But you know, we have a lot of experience. That's the good thing.
Because I checked since '93 or something, has been constant terrorist attacks within the region of Israel. It's funny you mentioned your government there. You don't really trust the government, and you're not the only person who has told me this, Israeli person. So why is that? Why don't you trust? Is it just the way it's set up, or is it just one particular person at the moment?
I don't want to say anything bad about. The thing is, I don't trust them because I'm not sure if they're taking the right steps. It's not about one person. We will have investigations, and we will have a lot of searching, and there will be heads will be flying around, really. But for now, I think everybody will do their best. But are they making the right decisions? That's my concern right now.
Okay.
So that's what I don't trust.
Yeah, and that's a concern I hear from a lot of people. But I don't think that's the only concern in Israel. I think a lot of people around the globe have issues currently with their governments as well. So
yeah.
Rosa, it was great to talk to you, and I'm sure hopefully we'll talk to you again at some stage, and hopefully when peace has returned, we can talk about other things that are going on in Israel at the time. So thank you for this chat, and let's hope your son will be safe, and let's hope that peace will return fairly soon.
That's what will happen. I'm Israel Chai. I'm sure.
Good.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.